Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with the wonderful Sid Roeder. How are you today?
I am doing fantastic. How about you, Bryce?
Lovely. It's a wonderful day today. It's an awesome day.
It is a great day because we have a great guest.
We do have a great guest. Wow. I'm just so excited for fireworks. So, but before we get to our guests, you want to tell us about our sponsor?
Absolutely. Our sponsor is the Empowering Seniors Group, which is a group of professionals that have dedicated their time and effort to provide information to seniors, their family members, caretakers, and all those great people that listen to us every Saturday morning. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, if you have any suggestions for this show, anyone you would like to see us invite, you can call me personally at 435-512-6406.
Oh, thank you. Even though you stumbled through that, I appreciate you doing that, so I don't have to. Well, awesome. We have a wonderful guest. We have Wally Odd, the director of the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center, with us today. Welcome to the show, Wally.
Thank you, Bryce.
Hey, so we've had you on before, but it's been a little bit. So do you want to tell our guests kind of a little about you, how you got involved with the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center, and kind of a big overview of all the services that you guys do?
Absolutely, and thank you for the opportunity. About 2 years ago, couple of us were asked to step in and help out with veteran causes here in the Valley. There was another group that had been doing that, and they came to us and said, would you step in? And so we said, you bet. And we were provided at that time a beautiful facility to be a part of, which we greatly appreciate the efforts of everybody who did that and worked on that. But so at that point we started, and we had to build another 501c3 in the state of Utah. And, we get some volunteers to step in, of which we have a great team at Rocky Mountain Veterans Center. All is nonprofit. Everybody's volunteer. Nobody's paid for what we do and the services that we provide to our veterans. I have a military background, 25 years in the Air Force. Saw a lot of different things. I couldn't keep a job. They just kept moving me around, so I learned a heck of a lot in that amount of time. But we have veterans that have needs. My father, for example, was a disabled American veteran and was the state commander for the state of Utah back in the 50s. He had been in World War II, Anzio Beach, and came back. So some of my dedication comes from the example that I was given, by my father. And then, of course, knowing military people and veterans, we love them. We want to help them, their families, and be a service to them.
Oh, that's incredible.
Well, thank you. And let's maybe talk about some of the very interesting things that are going on at the Veterans Center.
Absolutely. Thank you. The main thing is the foundation is the help we provide to veterans and their families. So we have a veteran service officer, Wendy Griffin, who was voted the #1 veteran service officer in the country 2 years ago, that comes to our center once a week. And we have a calendar set up so veterans call in and get on the calendar, if not this week, next week, and so forth. But for the time we've been there, that schedule has been filled every week, full. And veterans come in, talk about their service, bring the records, the DD-214, and then have their veteran benefits reviewed, or they get the benefits that they deserve. It's all based on their records, and they may have had some kind of an injury in the military. When you go into the military, you go in one way. When you come out, you may come out another with difficulties. Things like Agent Orange, things like sleeping on aluminum ammunition crates. They're starting to see that has kind of a root. The medical people are tracking it, and so later in life you have things that happen, like hearing. If you're around guns and so forth, and we had a chance to talk about that before this interview, where people have been given hearing aids because they did go to the gun range a lot. So it really, for your listeners and to those that we're talking to right now, if you have family members or anyone else that's a veteran that's suffering from things and they have not registered with the VA, they need to do that. the VA can help them. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the VA is perfect, but we live in a country that we are really blessed to have a government that pays our people from serving the country if they've been injured. What a blessing that is. But it's hard to navigate. It's not easy. And that's what we do as a 501c3, is we help them navigate the system. And Wendy's a great help. We also work with Bragg. Shanna Anderson's at Bragg. She's a VSO. And we work with Martin Lucas and his team in that regard. We also delve into our own community to find out where there are resources to help veterans. Let's just say they're 30% disabled, but they have other needs. So we look into our community resources to see how we can help veterans and their families. So if we serve veterans and their families, then we hope that what happens is they will serve their communities. And I met with the mayor Saturday night. Wonderful group of folks. We have a lot of mayors in this county. And veterans, we cover, the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center covers tri-state area. Tri-county area. We're getting a little big for our britches if I did that. Tri-county area where we have over 16,000 veterans. And that doesn't take into account the number who are buried in our cemeteries. And they are VIP people. They are veterans, and we need to remember them and count them. And so part of that is a Heroes Tribute, which is coming up in August. And the Heroes Tribute is the 28th, 29th, and 30th of August. We have a banquet on Friday night where we honor and pay tribute to our heroes. Jenny Taylor, who's the wife of a veteran who was killed in Iraq. He was a mayor of Ogden, the Ogden area. She has 7 children, but she is nationally recognized, and she will speak that night. We will do a Quilts of Valor presentation to a veteran. A national organization, Quilts of Valor, they have to be, a name has to be sent through and approved. We'll do that. We'll have Cole Hartley, who's a country singer, provide the national anthem. Then Saturday is Ride for the Fallen, the Allred family, Michael J. Allred, Lance Corporal. This is the 22nd year since his death, and they've raised over $100,000 in scholarship, which they provide to Utah State. Friday night, we'll announce the scholarship winners for that. And then what we'll do is we'll have a concert Saturday night. Cole Hartley will do that, and he's donating a lot of his time. And then we'll have on Sunday a patriotic devotional, and that will be an outstanding event as well. So that's the immediacy. We'll also have a booth at the Cruise Inn. So please come by. We love donations. We love volunteers. So if either one of those categories, we'd love to have you.
Wonderful. We're about 30 seconds away from our first break. So maybe for our listeners, when we come back, we'll be sure to, if they're looking for that information, I'm sure there's a website or a phone number people can call to find out about those details. We'll come back with that. This is the Senior Moments Show. We are going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This is Scott Howder with White Pine Funeral Services. For generations, family has meant everything here in Cache Valley, and when families need compassion most, they turn to White Pine Funeral Services. Whether you're planning ahead to ease the burden on loved ones or honoring a life with dignity and care, White Pine Funeral Services is here to guide you every step of the way. Thank you, Cache Valley, for allowing White Pine to serve this incredible community with compassion, respect, and heartfelt care. Learn more about pre-planning and available services today at whitepinefunerals.com or visit us at 753 South, 100 East in Logan.
White Pine Funeral Services, here when you need us most.
Need a helping hand? The Bear River Association of Governments, also known as BRAG, is here for you.
They assist seniors with in-home services, provide utility bill relief through the HEAT program, and offer rental assistance to keep you housed.
Need help with tax prep? Their experts ensure you get the refund you deserve. And for veterans, they're here to connect you with the benefits you've earned.
BRAG is your local resource for a stronger today and a more secure future. Call today or visit brag.utah.gov.
Picture this. Your family's locked in court, fighting over your home and your assets because there was no plan. Don't let probate decide your future. I'm attorney Justin Wall with Wall Estate Solutions. Stay in control with wills, trusts, and smart planning that keeps your family out of court and your wishes protected. Get peace of mind today. Visit wallestate.law or call 435-294-0346. That's 435-294-0346. Your legacy, your plan.
This is Oliver with Cache Valley Pharmacy. We're working with Cache Valley's own Focus Pharmacology and CacheMedical.org to help you lose weight the right way with supplements that support your weight loss journey and easy telehealth appointments from the comfort of your own home. When you think weight loss, think Cache Valley Pharmacy, your partner for a healthier, more confident you. Visit us at CacheValleyPharmacy.com or go to CacheMedical.org to start your weight loss journey today.
Did you know 1 in 3 people will visit a nursing home? Did you know that once there, they will stay there for an average of 3 years? Did you also know there are insurance options that can help cover this experience? Hi, I'm Tracy Ferris with Blue Water Health Insurance. It's not cheap to stay in a full-fledged nursing home. Long-term care insurance can help you or a loved one get the care they need and deserve. If you wait until you need it, you may be too late. Give me a call at 435-890-8155.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton here with Sid Roeder, and we've been speaking with Wally Odd from the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center about all things that you guys do. You were telling us about some events you have going on and the services that you guys have. If anyone's curious about more information or whatnot, how can they contact you?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. They can call us at 435-535-3150 and or email us at the veterans at rockymtnvc.org. Veterans at rockymtnvc.org. And by the way, if you call us, if you've got someone that needs help, a veteran that wants to review benefits, then call and get on that calendar for a Wednesday and get to see Wendy. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, what a great resource to have, because I've talked to plenty of veterans and they just haven't even started and they don't know where to start. So that's huge.
You know, one other benefit, and I'll mention this real quick. Yeah. Thank you, Bryce, for mentioning that, is a lot of times there'll be something that will be started when you're in service early on, but that illness or condition develops later. If you're not registered with the VA and you need something immediately, you're not going to get it immediately. So it's better even to come in and ensure that you're registered with the VA. We'd encourage that.
No, that's a great point. Yeah, get it done now. Don't wait until you actually need it. Just get it done, just kind of like insurance.
Exactly. And we've got a services team that can look at needs. For example, if you've got a vet that needs a caretaker or a caretaker that needs a break, there are some programs out there that we can help with. And even resources here in the Valley we can bring to bear.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. Comfort Care is one of those that we provide that services. Mm-hmm. Well, you were telling us about your upcoming event that you have coming in August, and you did an overview of some of those different activities. Could you kind of do a little deeper dive? Mine, I love the Ride for the Fallen on Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. Can you kind of go into a little deeper dive into what those entail and some of the details on those?
I will, and since that's your favorite, we'll start with that one first, okay?
Right.
Are you all right with that?
That works. That's great for me.
Okay, good. Well, this one's been in operation for a while. 22 years. The Allred family, Brett and Zell, wonderful citizens of this valley, lost a son. And as parents do, what can we do in honor of his name? Honor, remember, and serve. That's what our motto is for this Heroes Tribute. So Michael is the epitome of that. We honor his service, we remember, and then because we remember and we honor, then we serve. And I challenge you in the community, all the people we're talking to. You may be older, you may say, gosh, there's not a lot I can do. Yes, you can. You can volunteer. And that's honoring, remembering, and serving. So we appreciate that. So going into this event on Saturday, it's great. It starts with a breakfast, as I kind of mentioned. That's free. Then you can come up to the Elk Ridge Park is where this all starts. And all the motorcycles are parked and lined up. It's kind of a neat thing to see. All of the law enforcement people that participate have their logos and crests on these motorcycles. And then they read out the name of Utah's fallen, 113 since, as I mentioned, post 9/11. And that's a significant date to me because I was in D.C. and about 600 yards from the Pentagon when that happened. And sometime we'll discuss that one. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so it is a time that everybody can associate with, but they take all of the veterans who have passed in the state of Utah in combat since that time frame. And they ring a bell, read the name. It's very, I say, spiritual, emotional, and it is. And then they all load up, mount up, I guess I should say, and they start the engines, and the sound of those engines is something else. I mean, it can change your heartbeat. It's really a great event in Michael's name.
Mm-hmm. And where does this ride go to? What's the route?
Good question. They go from Logan, and then they go up and around Bear Lake and come back down through. And they coordinate with all the communities they ride through. Licenses have to be provided, all of these kind of things. But it's something to see, and it's impressive to see. So that's the Ride for the Fallen. And they do have T-shirts and so forth that they sell every year that helps raise money for that event and for the scholarships, which is critically important.
So do you have to sign up for this event, and is there still time?
There's still time, ahead of time. And you can show up that morning and register, or you can go on the website and sign up. We do have on Friday night, I mentioned the banquet, and this is a wonderful, wonderful event to attend. It's at the Riverwoods, and the food there is always great. They do a fantastic job. Very patriotic program. It is a fundraising event. Tickets are $100 a piece, but it is fundraising, so we appreciate that, and people that donate for that. And most people that have been there for the 2 years we've had have felt that it was impressive. Last year, Craig Jessup spoke. Craig's a personal and dear friend. My mother was his music teacher early on. And so it was a great event to be a part of. And then, of course, Sunday is a patriotic event, and they have music. It's at Elk Ridge Park. And on a Sunday evening, beautiful summer night, it's a nice thing to see and to be a part of. And we have Les Patterson kind of leading the charge in that one for that evening. The All Reds, of course, for the Ride for the Fallen. And then the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center is the umbrella for all of this to fall under and participate in.
I got a question. So
Sure.
with the event, if somebody is out of town that week and still wants to support or donate, is there a way to go about doing that?
There is. If you go to our website or call us, we can provide that information. And donations are greatly appreciated, believe me, and it all goes to help veterans. I want to mention another couple of things, if I may, quick. We have two groups, one called AMVETS. AMVETS is a 250,000-member organization in our country that provides services to veterans who may become homeless or becoming homeless. We're working with them. We also have a group called Vet Center. They're VA counselors paid by the VA that will be in our center once a week, once a month, whatever we decide on that schedule. And it's free service to veterans and their families. I want to mention the Cold War Medal, which is sponsored. We've got some folks at the Hiram Museum and out in Hiram that are helping with this. Anybody that's been in the military during the Cold War era would qualify. So call the center, and we can help you with that. I'm very appreciative to you, Bryce, for having us on. And folks that we're talking to, this center is one of a kind. We have it here to support and to support our veterans and their families. We need your help. And if you would call, let's find out how we can do that.
Thank you, Wally. We are on our second break right now. We'll come back for our third. This is the Senior Moment Show. We'll be right back.
Getting around your home should be easy and safe. At RT Med Mobile, they provide wheelchairs, stair lifts, ramps, and electric lift chairs to help seniors maintain independence and comfort. Their friendly team offers free in-home consultations to find the perfect solution for you or your loved one. Locally owned and here to help. Call 435-260-6171 today. RT Med Mobile, because your mobility matters.
You have a lot of options when it comes to buying or selling a home. Do you list it online, sell it yourself, or do you have a realtor help? It's a major financial and emotional decision. A realtor is the liaison between buyers and sellers and really helps you navigate complex contracts, deadlines, and disclosures.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty. I work for you to get the best outcome for your situation. Let me earn your trust with a free consultation and a free market analysis. Call me today at 512-6406. Then list it, sell it, and move on.
Hi, this is Bruce with Comfort Care. One of the ways we help loved ones stay in their home is by assisting with daily tasks. These may include bathing, meal preparation, medication reminders, and housekeeping. We even help with shopping, transportation, and errands. Most of all, we offer a trusted level of care. Let us help you live your best life possible with Comfort Care. This is Bruce, and you can call me at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
Are you tired of feeling unwell and not knowing why? At Next Level Health and Wellness, we hear you. We specialize in uncovering the root causes of your discomfort, whether it's gut health, hormone imbalances, or emotional and mental blocks. With personalized plans, advanced lab testing, and evidence-based holistic nutrition practices, we guide you toward lasting health and wholeness. Awaken your healing potential with a team that listens, understands, and supports you wherever you are. Visit nextlevelhw.com to start your journey to feeling better today.
It's tough knowing how to care for an aging parent. Mom has always been there for me, but now I need to be there for her. When we found out she needed surgery, I wondered how I could attend to her needs and still be mom to my kids. I was so relieved to learn about transitional rehab at Maple Springs in North Logan. From the nurses to the physical therapists, it was like their whole staff was focused on helping Mom get better. Maple Springs in North Logan was an answer to my prayers.
Learn more at maplespringsnorthlogan.com or call 753-9400.
And welcome back to the Senior Moments Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with Sid Roeder. And we've been talking all things veterans with Wally Odd, the director of the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center. Wally, you've given us all these fun events that you have going on, as well as opportunities to maybe donate. Could you give us your contact information one more time, just to make sure if anyone wants to contact you and donate or help out, they have that information?
Absolutely. Phone number for the Rocky Mountain Veterans Center, 435-535-3150. And the email is veterans@rockymtnvc.org. And I might just mention, some folks may be a little confused. They hear Rocky Mountain Veterans Center, but then there's the Dan Gillenskog Veterans Center Foundation. That's our foundation. Dan Gillenskog was a wonderful man, great volunteer, tremendous veteran that had the spirit of service that was communicated all over this valley. His lovely wife, Pat, is a part of our center. And so as you hear two names, we're still the same organization, so don't be confused. Rocky Mountain Veterans Center is our DBA, doing business as.
So while you're talking about all the service that you provide, let's talk a little bit about volunteers, because you mentioned before that you are looking for volunteers. What kind of things could people come help out with?
We are, and thank you. We have a number of services. Again, we run an organization. We have a front desk that we have people that sit at the front desk. They welcome people into the center. We have 3 major events a year. We do Memorial Days, we do Veterans Days, and we do the Heroes Tributes. Those are our signature events. We also have an organization that is the Disaster Volunteer Coordination Center, working very closely with Cash Emergency Center. And when there's an emergency or disaster that comes up in the future, our center just kind of flips. And so we won't be interviewing people for benefits at that time, of course. But our center turns into this Disaster Volunteer Center. Mike Brainer and his team are building this in coordination with Will Lusk at the Emergency Center here in Cache County. So we need volunteers for that effort as well. A lot of times people want to show up when there's a disaster and help out, but it's got to be coordinated. There's got to be discipline. Otherwise, you're taking care of the volunteers, and that's not what it's about. And so we have that event, that organization within the center. We have a number of different open houses through the year. We're working more and more to do things with PTSD and bring speakers in, counselors in to help with PTSD. When we talk about volunteers, I can't talk about volunteers without being thankful for the volunteers that we have at the center. Wonderful team. We have one program. We have a flag retirement ceremony that goes on. And Calvin Jensen one of our volunteers, in the last year has retired over 1,500 flags.
Wow.
There is a ceremony that needs to be done for each one of those. And it doesn't have to have a whole bunch of people there. It can just have a few. And I've seen him go through that. And Cal is dedicated to do that. We have this Quilts of Valor program that I mentioned. We need volunteers for all of these things to help us out. The Heroes Tribute, we need volunteers to help us out. Day-to-day operations, I haven't even talked about a myriad of programs that we already have over there that people can help us in. And if they have an interest in, we can be a part of it.
So what if somebody wants to get involved, wants to come volunteer, but they're really not sure where they would fit in? Can they come talk to you or one of the other volunteers that's there and kind of make a game plan and maybe get trained up a little bit?
Absolutely. The first thing they should do is call us or come in. We have a volunteer list at the front. Just happen to have one, there at the front desk that people can fill out their name and contact information. And then I will work to call them in and we'll interview and have them come in and sit down on a couple of our meetings to see what's going on. We have a number of programs that are going that we need volunteers for. So that's the best way. Come on in, get on our list, or call us.
Great, Wally. And before we went into the show, you were talking about a new thing that's coming up with the Vet Center. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
One more time, I didn't hear.
The Vet Center?
Oh, yes, the Vet Center. That's the VA, a VA organization sponsored by the VA, paid by the VA, that will come to our center once a week or once a month when we get it solidified. We're just in the final stages. It will happen. They met with us the other day, and they will provide counseling service free of charge to veterans and their families at the center.
That's awesome. Could you tell us real quick where the center is at? It's really a cool building, really cool place to be at. And you don't need the exact address.
We're across from the Sports Academy at the south end of Rocky Mountain Dermatology, and I have to mention Rocky Mountain Dermatology. Dr. Young, Brian Howe, they have been absolutely most gracious in helping us. And we have wonderful sponsors. That brings up the other sponsors that we have that have been so helpful. Now, I'm not going to start naming all of them because I can't, but I'm going to just go out and say thank you. Anyone that can help sponsor veterans activities, you're blessed. We'll bless you, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, Wally, for coming in and sharing all that wonderful information with us. And I do hope that people reach out and that they also enjoy Heroes Tribute when it goes on in August. This is the Senior Moments Show. We are at the end, but for our listeners, we hope you tune in again next week.